there, my name's Ms.RedNebula, and welcome back to the Planet Zoo Panda Park. In the last episode, we got some pandas. In this episode, apparently we're putting down gift shops, because that's what you do. Let's see, so we just want to, yes, I know, guest facilities and find a... I'm really happy for the tooltips, but I know what I'm doing, get out of my way. Memento and Looney Balloons. Righty. There. Flip you about. And put you...
Oh, that's ever so wonderful, that is. Anyway, I'm just off for a moment, but I'm sure I'll have some more jobs for you to look at shortly.
Alrighty. I have a feeling Bernie's gonna show up.
Aww,
there he is.
Those pandas look just adorable. I can see why people keep foolishly forgetting that they're wild bears. And good work on that new gift shop branding. Just a memento. Very clever. Much better than our old overpriced gifts branding. I'm all for truth in advertising, but it was perhaps a little on the nose.
Back as promised. Right. I'd like you to increase the number of different species in the zoo. Now, you can find out what species are already in your zoo by going into the zoo section and then into the animals area. And if you're wondering how you're going to fit them all in, then mixed species habitats are a great way to save space and create interesting habitats. Just make sure to check the Zoopedia to find out which species enjoy living together. E.g., don't mix lions with antelopes.
But why not? I don't know why they wouldn't get along. Hey, we've got tapirs, we've got Aldabra, giant tortoises, Chinese pangolins, which I really need to go take a look at. Gharials, giant desert hairy scorpions. That fits, right? I mean, we have those in Arizona, but Lots and lots of giant pandas. Giant tiger land snail. Oops, a couple of pandas are in boxes, because now we know what that symbol means. Yay! We've got some flamingos. A couple of the flamingos are on birth control. I wonder why they did that. We got a lot of flamingos. Got some macaques. Poison dart frogs. Okapi red panda. Sable antelope, 1. Saltwater crocodiles, lovely. And western diamondback rattlesnake. Their choice of the small animal exhibits in this zoo is a little bit strange. First off, I want to see some of the critters we got here. You playing in the water there. Then I will go into a time lapse where we might add some more things, I think. You're just hanging out. Literally chilling. I like that they do exactly as as crocodiles tend to do in zoos. They sit there. And pretty much just sit there. That's good. I mean, obviously they move around sometimes and do their thing, but you don't see these guys do a lot of moving around, to be perfectly honest. There's just so much detail to these guys. Look how pretty you are. I love them. I got some good news. The most recent patch, which actually came out this morning, according to what time it is for me, it'll be a few days ago by the time that this comes up. But the patch that they put out made it so that my franchise zoo stopped crashing. And I am so freaking happy about this. You have no idea. Pangolins. Oh. I'm like, what on earth is that? Oh, it's him. Just so cool. I love them. Like, what kind of bizarre evolution results in this. I have more than one in here, right? Pretty good sized habitat. Is that one? That's one. Hello. Stupid people keep killing them for stupid reasons, and they just need to stop as soon as possible. Because they are delightful animals and much, much better alive. Thank you very much. There's one moving around. Hey, let's get a good look at you. You know, they walk with the claws down like that. Ah. You see sometimes that they'll actually walk on their hind legs too, with their front legs kind of curled up, and it's just seriously the cutest thing going. I just love them. Like, scaled mammals. How freaking cool is that? Alright, I will stop gushing over the pangolins for a second and see if we can find something else. I like how this exhibit is connected between the flamingos on the one side and the... Is it saltwater crocodiles, isn't it? Oh, you're moving. You're doing stuff. Yeah, saltwater crocs. That's a neat way to do it. I don't know if they do that in a proper zoo, like you might get some kind of contamination in the water between the two species, but it's still neat to see. I can change the opening times here. I'm gonna find where some of the other critters are. We've got our exhibit animals. Poison dart frogs. And giant tiger land snails. I just like saying it. Giant tiger land snail. Giant tiger land snail. This place looks so pretty in the evening too, doesn't it? Oh. What? Music. Guys, I can't see the critters. Don't make me pop all your balloons. I will pop. I think that the patch might have actually changed some of the shaders on this too, because I don't remember seeing that much detail on the balloons before. I mean, detail, that the mini lights, or maybe it's just the lights reflecting off of it. That'd be kind of cool. Here are some Arizona animals for some reason in the middle of our Chinese zoo. That's okay, we have Chinese animals in the middle of Arizona zoos, so I guess that's just how this stuff works. Everything seems to kind of just be running very smoothly in this one. What do we got here? These caimans? Yeah. I can barely see you. Let's get the light on here. Now I can really see you. Caiman are cool. Oh, right. I forgot there's pandas in a box. Why are you in a box? Stop being in a box. It's very rude. I wonder if they tried to climb something and it just didn't work out for them. What do you mean my pangolin has low welfare? Oh, you're having problems with there being too many people around. Poor baby. She's stressed. He's stressed. They are stressed. Now, what else are we looking for? I know there's red pandas in here somewhere. Alright, I'll do it the smart way and go look this way. So, giant tortoises, pangolins, lots and lots of pandas. We've seen the flamingos. Haven't seen the Japanese macaques. Eee. Oh. You guys are cool. That's an intriguing climbing style you've got there. Oh, nope, it's food time. I like the sounds they make. Very nice. Are you gonna come play with this? Oh, it's almost like they're doing that in response to getting fed. Wouldn't that be cool? Well done. I love the critters. And then there were... Oh, that's the flamingos. Alright. Then there were red pandas, I believe, is the other that I wanted to look at. Oh, okapi, too. Okay, I'll get to the red pandas in a second. I'm also kind of waiting for it to get to be daytime again. Oh, you guys are so freaking cool. Even when you're going for a poo. Still going for a poo. Well done. So it's like, I remember seeing these guys in person over at the San Diego Zoo, and they just, like, you could see that crazy tongue they've got. It's so neat. Like, you wouldn't think it to look at them, unless you kind of looked at the face, that they're related to giraffes, but as soon as that tongue comes out, it's kind of unmistakable, isn't it? I'm gonna go hide in a tree. You guys are so cool. What a beautiful species. I'm so glad they got included. Alright, and then I'm supposed to be looking at red pandas. I know, I'm technically supposed to be adding stuff to the zoo, but I wanted to take a little while to look around because this stuff's cool. Wait, what? Where did you lead me? Peng. I'm just gonna do this, because that way I'm for sure get to him. Can I turn off my light yet? No, it is super dark still. Ha ha ha. You are so cute. Oh, did he say nom-noms? You gonna go get nom-noms? Go on, you know you wanna. So it seems like now they will actually go... Yeah, well done. Don't know how that came out of there, but it looks delicious, doesn't it? He's so cute. God, that fur texture just continues to drive me bonkers. Like, how beautiful a job they did on this stuff. What? Oh, hey, you guys much prefer playing with your food, don't ya? Alright. Okay, now we're starting to get daylight again. Good, good. It's a sort of a mixed blessing, the whole thing about daytime and nighttime and stuff. I don't know if we can change this. We can. Because you can make it so that the park's only open during what is essentially daytime hours. You do that, it doesn't change how fast the days go. They still do that a day pretty much every 3 seconds thing. But it does mean that you're mostly working in daylight. What's the problem? Okay, you're fine, you're fine. Right, so the last time around that this happened, we had a fairly limited number of different types of animals that we could get a hold of. So I think that's probably going to be the case again. Let's see, we've already got giant tortoises, tapirs, black wildebeest. Maybe. I might even write these down and see what we're gonna... I have pencil and paper around here somewhere. Because, of course, they seem like they're trying to kind of push us in the direction of doing a multi-species enclosure. And black wildebeest are going to be pretty happy with... I know that they're happy with zebras. We can take a look at the animal, at the Zoopedia and see what else they might be happy to be in with. Warthogs. Black bears. They definitely don't want to be in with the black bears. Y'all are not cheap critters. More gharials. Nice, nice. Flamingos. Peafowl. Don't have any peafowl, but I'm not sure if I want peafowl at this park. Okapi, pronghorns. Oh, I love pronghorns. Saltwater crocs. Timberwolves. If it's even going to give me the choice of if I want to have zebras. There I go again. I always do zebra or zebra. It's plain zebra. Nope, nope. We are limited on our species again. Interesting that it would give Black Wildebeest and mention about putting multiple animals in together, but then not really have animals that are necessarily happy with each other. I think maybe wildebeest and warthogs can go together? Huh. Well, let's take a look. We look for black wildebeest. Yeah. Ostrich, warthog, zebras, giraffes, sable antelopes, springbok, and Thompson's gazelle. So I guess we could put them in together? That seems like a little bit of a strange exhibit. I don't know. Well, warthogs. We already know what they're going to be happy with. Is that under common warthog? Yeah, I think it's there's like so many of them that it's like warthog, but it's not under W, it's under something else. Okay, so they're not happy with pretty much anything else. Yeah, I didn't reckon that the black bears would be too terribly happy with sharing with friends. What else we got? It was the peacocks, which I believe is under Indian peafowl. Nope. Peafowl, pronghorns. Ooh. Well, bison aren't available for this, but I didn't realize you could do that. I might have to do that in a park. That would look really cool. And then timberwolves, which, well, we know timberwolves are only going to be happy with timberwolves. So, what kind of space do we have for adding more critters? We've got reasonable amounts of it here and there. This area is just one of these. Oh, we're right at the edge of the park here, though. It's okay, like there's a space here. There's a wind farm right there. How big of a space do those actually take up? It's negative impact on guests. Okay, so they have it just off the path. That's fine. I think that's just a normal path leading up to it, so people could just go over to it if they really wanted to, and then they'd complain about it being there. For whatever reason. Actually, I can also look and see, do we have any exhibit critters that we can put out? Oh, I can do a centipede. I might do that. I am almost certainly going to do that, because I want to see the centipedes. Yeah, lots of these. We could actually just put down these guys and be done with it, to be honest. Right? How many do we need? We have 15 and we need at least 18 species in the zoo. I mean, really, we could just do exhibit animals and we'd be done. That's kind of weird. Well, I think what I'll do is I'm going to start with this area over here, and I'm going with, what's our temperatures look like? So it's like cold and snowy here. I think that our wolves might be a good place to start. So I'm going to use this space here and make myself a wolf exhibit. So I'm going to go into speed build mode and talk to you guys in a little bit. And we're back. We've got a couple of wolves in here. I know I can technically have more than that, but I didn't really want to risk it right now since that patch seems to have caused some fighting and stuff if you try to have wolves that have more than 2 in the exhibit. Oh, look at that. They're going around together. That's so cool. Yeah, I agree. Notice how much they just love getting dunked in the water. Silly things. Probably not 100% realistic, but I don't know. A lot of dogs like just hopping straight in the water if they get an opportunity too, so why not? People seem to really like it. I am not sure this building is quite up to code, but, you know, I didn't want to go too crazy on something like that. Did build a nice area for them to hang out over here, where people would be able to see in. I used the one-way glass, which technically I should build some kind of an enclosure out here for that, because it should really be dark on the side where people are standing and lighter on the side where the wolves are. Otherwise, that effect simply does not work. I actually do something really similar with the masks that I make. I have a sort of mesh fabric stuff that goes into them where if you put it in the eyes of the mask, it looks like, because a lot of the ones that I do are skulls, so it looks like you've got these blank staring eyes, and it's just a really cool effect. Anyhow, so what I need to do now is add 2 more species, and what I thought I would do, see if I could find somewhere around here, there they are, is one of these little things that has some exhibit animals in it. So I figured what I would do, oh, there's another one here, is maybe find another spot where we could put a couple of exhibit animals and stuff that in, because then we'd be covered. Let's see. Are you guys actually looking at them from there? That's a terrible view. You're gonna complain at me about that view. Like, oh, I can't see the animals. Well, yeah, that's because you're standing 50 feet from them, silly. Is this the red pandas? Yeah. Hello, little guys. Yeah, I'd be hiding too. There's people walking all above you. Super shy guys. I'm trying to think of what a good place would be. I'm kind of thinking that I might be able to put something here. Yeah, there's a few different places where I might be able to get away with that. You know, I might just use my little space over here since I've already got some stuff going on over here. But I was just going to steal this design because I like it and plop it in over there. So if I copy this, what's it going to do for the exhibits inside? Let's find out. Yes, I know. I can't put it in the same spot. I don't want to. Where are we? We are here. What am I hearing? Brah, blah. Alright. If you click H while you're doing that, you can actually get rid of that a lot easier. And yeah, so you can place stuff down without too much hassle. You're still up in the air a bit, though. That's annoying. Sometimes the X key doesn't work to switch you back on to the more precision way of doing the can't remember what it's called. It's not angle snap, but it's the you guys totally know what I'm talking about. Advanced move and rotate tool. But you can always get off of it, click on it, and then do it from here. If it doesn't mess everything up. Okay, you go there for a second. I'm gonna get rid of the random paths forking everything up here. Okay, you guys, you see nothing. Oh my gosh, everything's messed up. No, everything's gone completely terrible. I think I probably want to flatten this area out a little bit. Someone has been in a box for too long. Okay, you know what? Stop. Pause. I'll do that in a second. But I want to flatten some terrain. I am definitely on the side of things move just a little bit too fast, and it's very hard to do certain things unless you give the game a little bit of a pause. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, having to pause to get stuff sorted out, but it is a little bit annoying. Right, then I simply will do this without getting out of my advanced move tool. Alright, way over here. And press H. You actually have to press it twice. I'm not quite sure why, but if you press it twice, then it'll make it so that you can get back to where you don't have that the heat maps up. Just losing all my words today. Heat maps. Alright, so you guys can access that one from over there. I'm fine with that. I'm going to position this so that that little torch there, thingy there, can still be there. Put some plants in there or something like that, and we can have some critters over here. Saw that there was quite a few different exhibit type animals we can put in there. Alright, who is stuck in a box? Why? Why? Unbox. Get out. What's wrong with you? I have no idea. Oh, I'm lost. Where'd my wolves go? Wolves, okay. Here we are. It's funny too when you build an entire habitat on your own, or an entire zoo on your own, you know your way around really easily, and if... Okay, we don't need that to be poison frogs. If it's one of these that's the career mode ones, it's like, I have no idea where I am, even after you spend quite a while in the zoo, you're still completely lost as to where you are. So I'm going to call that for this episode and say that we are going to place in a couple of exhibit animals in the beginning of the next episode, since we're going on a little bit long here. I think I'll probably be recording the next episode before this one goes up, so otherwise I would take suggestions for what kind of critters. But what I will say is I'm working on my franchise park and also a sandbox park, and I'll be sharing some stuff from those pretty soon. So is there any particular animal you guys want to see me tackle building an exhibit for? Because I'd love to hear suggestions. In any case, that's it for this one. Feel free to like or comment, and if you want random updates from my little world of art and gaming, subscribe. If you enjoy what I do and are interested in supporting the channel, check out my Patreon. A big thank you to my current patrons. That's all for now. Bye!